What's up, guys? I'm trying to make this video somewhat short. The phone is fucking dying on me. So on it. So we got a box in, and he shipped it in this smaller box just to actually save a little bit on shipping costs, because it was going to be more. And I think he just tucked maybe the like the bib, consider the bib of the actual piece, or display head, whatever you want to call it, tucked in. This is cool. This is the first sculpt this gentleman did of this. I was kind of like, I was asking around about it. This dude has like one of everything, so I hit him up, not really expecting too much, and lo and behold, he had one. And so I told him the story about how I picked this up from Scott, and really cool. He actually, you know, he's been really good to me as far as like, you know, picking up some pieces off him and stuff. He's been super cool. So big shout out to him for this. And anyway, we were trying to figure out, because I hit him up and I'm like, did he do two different versions of this? Because this mouth is open and the other ones I've been seeing, all the pictures I can find, the sculpt, it's closed. There was another guy who did a sculpt of this particular piece as well, and I contacted him because the other gentleman, Jeremy Bohr, who you all know, he does as much stuff as he can, but in the summertime I heard he does a lot of construction. I think he's doing like landscaping, cutting grass type shit now, and then in the winter he falls back on, I think, art to get through the winter. I'm not sure, I'm just assuming that. I contacted him and he said he'd be nice enough to make me one of these in December, which is a ways away. So I was like, fuck, whatever, if it comes to that, that's what we'll do. I still might even pick up the closed mouth version of this piece when December comes around. I'm not sure yet, have to see, because you know I'm strapped for room, so I'm just, you know, moving a few things around, and then other things I'm just like, you know, whatever, fuck it, I can't get rid of that, I have to keep it. So Scott hooked me up with this bad boy. I greatly appreciated this, and I hit Jeremy up and he said, oh yeah, this is my first sculpt. So, you know, we found out this is his first sculpt that he did, and I'm not sure how many of these he actually did, because I saw something pop up on, like when I googled it and found it, there was like a little article and it said, one of a kind, there will be no more of these made. I'm not sure if this is that one, or he did a few others, whatever, maybe I don't know. So that is yet to be determined. I don't really care. I'm just glad I got my hands on one. It was really nice of Scott to let this thing go to me. I've been on like a Matt Rose kick lately, with the pred head up there, as you see behind me, kind of right there. I am gonna get some glass eyes for it and then just duct tape them from the inside in. At first I was like, fuck it, I just want the mask, and now I really do want the eyes, because it really does complete that head. It makes it look really fucking cool. Actually, I fucking want to get an Elder, a Pred 2. I'm like fucking sold on these Pred heads. And some of these guys charge like $2,500, $2,000 and shit like that for like museum quality, top notch. Like the one I got is the best sculpt you can get for a Pred 1. The painter is very good, although there's other guys out there that, you know, really take it to kind of like the next level. They spend like 40 some hours on a paint job, shit like that. And this guy does good paint work. It's just he's not spending that kind of money. He just gives you what you get for what you pay. You know, I was in like the almost $800 range with that, and that's latex, no eyes. You know, so these things are crazy expensive, a lot of work. And this thing is pretty goddamn big. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting it to be this fucking big. Woo. So wow, nice thick pour here. The casting's really nice. This thing's fucking huge. Fuck. I was not expecting this thing to be this fucking big. Oh no. Where in the hell on earth am I ever gonna put this? So, yeah. So this is definitely not like the one that the guy was saying about. These are painted eyes. And you know, the sculpted in teeth. You know, all latex, very cool. You have the Gillman from fucking, and it's kind of been crushed in this box, so if you pull that down, you know, it has like one tear right there that I could probably even fix myself. Not even fucking pressed on that at all. Actually, I think it might even be there for a reason if you wear it, because you see it's right dead center where that would be. I'm not sure, but it's a clean tear in a cool spot, so I'm not even pressed on that at all. I do need to stuff this guy right and get him right. But if you look at this sculpt, man, holy piss. The detail that Jeremy did for this thing is incredible. I can't even fit the whole fucking thing in the camera. I mean, this is a big fucking head. Like, I was not expecting the fucking head to be this fucking huge on this thing, man. So, you know, I'm looking at it. This is an old guy here too. I mean, this is a really, really old, this is one of his original pieces. So the first ones that he did. The other one, the mouth on this thing is closed, and he went with a different paint scheme on it. This is kind of more just like a darker paint scheme, kind of like a just Creature from the Black Lagoon type deal. Just dark. It does have some of the black, you know, highlights throughout it, and very fucking badass. There's a spot here I have to just kind of like hot glue back in. It's just one of the whatever you would call this, like the fucking mohawk, the underwater mohawk fucking deal here is kind of just come unhinged just a little bit on the top. I mean, shipping this thing's a nightmare just because of all the little fucking fins and shit and how weird this thing is. So shipping this thing probably really did suck. But I'm gonna, this would, you know what this would go great on? A fucking mannequin. Just because it has this, and it would fill that out. And then, you know, it would just really, really, really go good on a mannequin, or like a fucking, like, really nice, like a bigger size, oversized, kind of like a mannequin, like one of those foam heads. Wrap the foam head in like plastic so it's not drying out the latex. So I've heard, so the story goes, I don't fucking know. And then kind of like set it up on something that would kind of push that out a little bit. So now this kind of throws a monkey wrench in where I was going to put this guy because of the size. This is a big motherfucker mask right here, guys. This thing is fucking huge. It is, I believe, to be a display version. There is no breathing holes in it. Everything's closed. I love these masks of lately, how the mouth just goes all the way back and you can see all that shit. Carnage has it from Death Studios. Really cool fucking mask there. And then the gorilla I got off Chris Bear, it's just next level museum quality type. That thing's museum quality. It's crazy. But you can see all the way back to the mouth. There's no like shortcuts or anything. So it's super cool. I've been really pumped on masks like that lately. And this is another one that just kind of goes all back. I didn't know Jeremy did 2 sculpts on this thing. So with that being said, this is super fucking awesome to own, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have this mold anymore. He might, but look at that fucking side version, or that side profile there. It's excellent. This mask is fucking nuts in person. Like, I did not think it was going to be anywhere near this. I saw the box and I'm like, cool, average size head. Now this is fucking huge. Like, I could put this over my fucking head right now with ease. Like, this thing's fucking crazy huge. I'm digging it, because he should be a big fucking evil monster, you know, not some small tiny head. A lot of these artists I see in these real, I'm not going to drop names, but they don't know how to get head sizes right for like the movie replica type shit. They just don't know how to. I'm only talking about a couple artists. I'm not even going to name drop, but I've had some dealings with them, and they just don't know how to set eyes, don't know how to fucking get the fucking sizes of the subjects that they're doing right, and it just kind of a bummer. You know, it doesn't stop people from picking the pieces up, and I'm sure they're like, damn, that's fucking weird. Like, why? You spend all that time doing it. Like, why would you not put the thought into making it look like that, or like this, like the size of it like that? This is weird to me. But this thing is fucking huge. Like, this is up to my head right now. Like, right side by side, and you can see, like, I have a big dome, so you can see how big this fucking thing is. I mean, this is no joke here. And Jeremy Bohr, congrats. This is the first Jeremy piece I own, and let me tell you, I'm over the top with this motherfucker right here for sure. Definitely sold on this guy's work. I know he's been doing, he did some Amy's. He's doing like a line of Amy's, like 10, I think like 8 or 9. I don't know how many he's doing. Most people do runs of 10. I think it's even less than that. I'm not sure. But they look great. And, you know, so people are lucky to get his stuff because he just does what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Kind of like Scareware does now. Like, they'll make something, pop it up for sale, but it's even less than that with him. He'll do like some limited runs and then kind of goes away for a little bit, does his thing, and then comes back. Boom. So it's really neat. You kind of have to jump on this shit when you can, you know, or you'll miss out, and it sucks. Or you have to buy it secondhand and get lucky like I did. I got really lucky to snag this and get it off somebody who's just, you know, been really good to me as far as collecting goes. And kudos to you, sir, for that. I definitely appreciate it, believe me. Because without you, then, you know, I wouldn't be able to get these things in the super fast as you ship them to me and stuff like that. You know, waiting on this to be made in December could take, you know, 2-3 months. You know, we're leading in March, maybe. You know, at the longest, I'm just guesstimating. But yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while to get this piece done and painted and out the door and all that shit. I mean, it does take time. People have lives. Things do come up, you know, shit like that. So, you know, you have to prepare for stuff like that. You never know what's going on in somebody's life. But, you know, they also need to make money too, so it's kind of like a fucking double-edged sword type deal. But, yeah, this thing's crazy. Thank you, Scott, so much. Thank you, Jeremy, for making badass shit like this for us collectors to fucking, you know, just kind of fucking detach from everyday life and just kind of enjoy when you come home, just the cool side of life. But this thing, I'm looking at it in my mirror. I have these mirror sliding doors in my for my closet, and it's like this. God, I wish you get to see the profile from this thing on the side. It's so fucking cool. So like I said, other than like the mohawk kind of coming detached in just that one area in the back, just right here, just kind of just came detached. And all you have to do is put some hot glue in there, push that fucker down, done deal. And then just like the little tiny tear or rip right here, but it's such a clean tear right in the center, right where the bib is. I'm not even gonna fucking touch it. I'm not even gonna worry about it because it's gonna sit in my collection room, and I know damn well it won't be touched, it won't be fucked with, and nothing bad will happen to it. From here on out, it'll be fine. This room stays really, really dark, climate controlled and all that. So the fan does blow in here at night. Turn it off during the day. A lot of my masks in here are bagged. I'm probably not going to bag this guy. I want to enjoy looking at him and shit for a while, and then I might bag him later. But yeah, that's typically how it goes. And if you smell it, you can't even smell the latex. That's the thing. A lot of the new masks that I get in my room, they're freshly made, so the latex kind of pops out for a while until it kind of just like, you know, chills out. Some of my old masks even still stink of latex. I guess it just depends. Like this one, I'm not really getting that fucking crazy latex smell from this mask, which is fucking awesome because I can kind of display it since my wife does have a latex allergy. And I'm sure the fan blows the shit around the room. We do have a purifier in here with that set on the allergen setting, and I clean it all the time. It's huge. It's for like a room 2 or 3 times the size of this one, so I keep it on here, in here for us, you know, to kind of keep down on all that shit. But yeah, thank you, Scott. Jeremy, you are the fucking man for this shit, dude, for making cool shit like this. Look at those fucking things. Oh, look at those eyes. Those eyes are painted so cool. Murky. Such a cool character, Matt Rose, original sculpt. He's the one that sculpted this. It's his take on Creature. Just really fucking cool. All the monsters in Monster Squad were awesome. It's one of my favorite movies growing up. Such an awesome movie. I think Tony Patoko makes the Frank, does a bang up job on that. I thought somebody did the Wolfman. I can't remember who did it, but it looked fucking amazing. And then I think Connor DeLess, somebody says Connor DeLess is doing Frank or Dracula. I haven't seen any of those progress pics or anything. I have no idea what's going on, but good luck getting his stuff right. Go to Mask Fest and get lucky. But yeah, we're gonna end the video here because it went way longer than I thought it was. But yeah, thank you, Scott. Thank you, Jeremy. Gonna find a place to set this bad boy up on, which could take some fucking time, but I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Until next time, it should be later this week, I think. Josh sending me a box. I did pick up a Miami Vice hat, Nightmare Force, all with my first white hat ever. So we'll see how that fucking shit goes. I'm usually just dark with the black shit going on here with the black, black on black everything. You know, wipe my hands from eating fast food on my black shirts. Can't see shit. Cut your finger, wipe your blood on the black shirt. Can't see shit. I roll with black. That's how it is. But we'll check out the white hat and see what's good. And I'm closing the rings on my phone. Check that out. That one little close my ring. Boom. Getting my exercises in too. Well, look, you guys have a great rest of your Monday. I know I will. And we'll be back at you later this week. Peace.